Welcome to GVSV.
Welcome back to GVSV. This is Alex and Carl, and today I think we're gonna revisit The Last of Us, and we're gonna see if we can watch the season 2 trailer without spoiling too much of what happens with the rest of season 1 for you.
I mean, it is what it is. At the end of the day, Last of Us, a very popular video game IP,
Which you've played the first few hours of.
which I played the first few hours of, and
If you'd like to see more of that, check out our Last of Us, I think it was like combo gaming react episode.
yeah, we kind of impromptu had to do.
Oh my god, that was my fault.
But I mean, I still haven't played more since then.
Yeah.
If y'all want to see more of that, I could fire up the PS5 and
Did you ever take it out of that bag?
yeah, of course.
Oh, okay, yeah, I was about to say because
No, you mean, but we could bring it back over and continue that, piece of content people are interested in it.
Yeah,
If not, I'm gonna play it for myself.
There you go. So let's get into it.
Yeah, man.
So I know this trailer came out about a week ago,
6 days ago.
6 days ago, and I have not watched it.
No,
And I've avoided all spoilers.
I mean, I saw it when I was just putzing around YouTube.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it,
Yeah.
but I saw it when it came out and how many hits it had. I was like, dude, this thing is it's gonna be a wave, man. People are very much into it.
Okay.
It had tens of millions of views
So
in just a few days. I was like, Jesus.
let's see what everyone's talking about.
Yeah. See what everybody's interested in.
Let's do it.
My boy Pedro.
The watch. Oh, fireflies. I forgot about them.
Yeah. Kind of like the dog tag. You
I
know?
know, yeah. They kind of had that feel.
Yeah. Let me put up on the cross.
This is where we live. What's inside?
There you go. Teach you how to play guitar.
What's outside?
Monsters.
Yeah, exactly. Both mushroom and human alike.
Yeah, for real. See? Monsters. That's right.
Did you recognize them?
No. It's just the rapid fire on a long gun with a scope on it.
Oh, okay.
There's a very good chance you'll be dead.
Don't you know what he did?
Flamethrowers. Yes.
Classic.
You swore.
I wonder.
It makes me want to watch the rest of season 1 now.
I mean, we can. What's stopping us? Who are we contractually obligated to? Oh, no one.
I know.
We can watch it for ha-has. We can sit in front of the camera and watch it. And just put out later.
I know. I just want to get to episode 3 more than anything because I feel like Long Way Home was such a great episode. That's future problem. But no. So we see Pedro. We see, I forget the daughter, Ellie?
Yeah, I think it's Ellie.
And then there were a lot of infected, a lot more than season 1.
It almost seemed like, and it could have just been the way they cut it to make it so interesting, that there were infected and humans side by side, almost.
That's what it seemed like.
That's what it
to
seemed
me when it seemed like the sanctuary that they were living in was being like raided,
Yeah.
or I guess sieged. It almost seemed like an infected was coming up out of the snow and like joining them.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
That's what I saw too, and I thought that was interesting. It was like, because that would denote a modicum of intelligence from the infected, which is not, well, at least wasn't supposed to be there.
So, like, I mean, I'm of the impression that the infected being mushrooms are practically like a hive mind, but
Yes, that's how it's always been played in popular culture.
exactly.
Yeah, no, for real.
Yeah. But I don't remember seeing this level of intelligence in season 1.
Of
in
the very little exposure I have to this IP,
Yeah.
all right, there was none of that. It was just
Yeah.
fungal instinct, I guess you would call it.
Well, just nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
grow, feed, reproduce.
if what we saw in the trailer
Yeah.
is actually what is going on, not just
Yeah, just
a-
could just be
a trigger of
deliberately
discussion.
Cut that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right. That would denote organization. That would denote intelligent strive for survival.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I'm trying to think of like the other ways around it. Like, I wonder if the people in the sanctuary maybe seeded their front lawn with infected. So
Could be.
because like
It could be.
because like, oh, well, you're coming at us, but like here's a landmine. Like,
I mean, was it in The Walking Dead where they did that once?
I never watched Walking Dead.
See, The Walking Dead, and I know so many people agree with me on this. It jumped the shark well before. I think it's still going on.
I think they went off into like spin-off series.
Yeah,
like,
it was like first few seasons were just
Yeah.
fantastic.
yeah.
And then we're like, okay, what are we doing here? We're just milking this cash cow now?
Well, I mean, that's the unfortunate reality of a lot of media is the fact that if it does become popular, then the people who are footing the bill or at least have some sort of like corporate ownership or like are babysitting what goes on behind the scenes will end up, oh, well, we just need to like make this golden goose like fucking
Or conversely, they rush it to the end.
really. Like,
Yeah.
what examples can you think
Two
of?
examples that jump straight to mind where it felt rushed at the end
Like to finish.
to finish. Game of Thrones felt super rushed at the end,
Okay.
and Sons of Anarchy felt
Okay.
super rushed at the end to tie up the story.
So number one, I don't know anything about Sons of Anarchy, so I'm not
Great
gonna
TV show.
I'm not gonna speak to it. But as far as everything, and I've also never watched Game of Thrones.
Okay.
But everything that I do know from what has been discussed within popular culture, it seems like the series followed the source material up until the point that it overtook the source material.
Yeah.
And then at that point, it was an issue of like, well, who knows? Like,
Well, but again, that doesn't preclude the fact that at the last season of Game of Thrones,
yeah,
it felt rushed.
Yeah.
It began rushed. It felt like they were just trying to get to the end.
yeah.
And maybe they're running out of material, right?
I
mean, which was wild because if I'm not mistaken, we had to wait like a year or something like that for the final season. It was like a wait.
No. I get it. I get it. Listen, I have been part of many a fandom where. I mean, okay, so
Game of Thrones is such a great TV show.
no.
Great
But
TV
let's
show.
let Arcane.
Mhm.
The first season took 6 years to produce.
Jesus.
Yes, but the thing was that like every frame of painting, like that season, immaculate. Like the art direction, the story, the everything. But then like because it did so well, everybody behind the scenes who had some sort of invested interest was like, well, we need to get that second season out as soon as possible. So they rushed their production, but still it took 3 years.
Jesus.
Yes. So from season 1 to season 2 of Arcane,
9 for
3 years. Like
Oh, okay. No.
yeah. Well, no, so 9 years from like them starting the beginning of like the beginning to like just like a month ago.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So Game of Thrones, rushed. I just felt rushed.
Yes.
And I've never read the books,
Mm-hmm.
all right? And people who have read the books tell me, oh, yeah, that was rushed. As somebody who's only ever watched a TV show, it felt rushed.
Yeah.
Because in the beginning, you felt that there were storylines being woven the whole night. It was
Yeah.
fantastic.
World building. I mean, just
yeah.
yeah.
Fantastic. I felt well down by the ending, and I'm not going to go there in case you ever do watch it. All right. But from the strength of storytelling,
Yeah.
absolutely waned.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
And then Sons of Anarchy is not up your alley. I would never subject
Those
it to.
motorcycle people.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Yes. I love that.
That's all I know.
I love that TV show.
I mean, I can see it.
I love that TV
I mean,
show.
I don't mean see it. I mean, I see you.
Yeah,
Yeah. I see that.
But again, incredible storytelling through almost all of it. Right to the end, we were like, huh? Felt like we were just tying up some loose ends, going
Yeah.
out to the other project.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway.
Last of Us season 2.
Last of Us Season 2
What
trailer.
else? What else did you notice in the trailer?
The Apollo capsule?
Yeah, you know what? That did stand out to me.
Yeah. That's because
I-
we're nerds.
Yes, but I feel like there's the world that existed before the infection, and there are the children that are born into this new world. And this idea of like, you guys left the planet? Like, that's impossible. Like this, it's so far outside of their realm of like what is possible in the world they live in now.
You mean like kids nowadays, like you left the house without a phone? How is that possible? What do you mean you couldn't call everybody right away?
Oh God, that was our childhood.
Yeah.
That was our childhood.
Come home with street lamps. Come on.
I know. Well,
Or you heard your father's whistle. That might be a Latin thing, though.
I don't know. Yeah, well, the thing was that like,
I could hear my father's whistle from a block and a half and knew it was my father's whistle.
of course.
And I was like, oh, time to go home.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess where I grew up, anybody that I was going to hang out with was probably more than a few blocks away.
Yeah, kind of the same, you know.
I mean, it was one of two things. It was like either the girl next door,
Mhm.
who, I mean, my father knew her father since they were 12. So like, we're like practically cousins.
Yeah.
And then anyone else that I would have hung out with, like you were on the opposite side of town.
The exact opposite side.
I'm not hearing a whistle.
No. I mean, when I was growing up before I moved into town,
Yeah.
like as the day wore on,
Yeah.
you know, my brother and I knew to move it closer and closer to the house.
Yeah.
You know, but middle of the day, we're
You're
not even in
gone.
town. Not even in town.
Yeah.
We're like several towns away. Of
course.
Bike.
Oh, bikes.
Yeah.
Bicycles.
Yeah.
Bicycle. You know what? I want to watch Stranger Things now.
Only if we have it on camera.
If you'd like to watch, actually, no, it should go up Tuesday. Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Yeah. So, if you'd like to watch our react of Stranger Things, check out our second attempt at uploading. Yeah, please mind the watermark. Yeah.
It's crazy the things we have to go through.
No,
Just to get
it's
stuff
it's understandable from the fact that, you know, it is
I
someone
get
else's
it.
media.
You know, but you know what I do see?
Yeah.
Instead of like this watermark screen thing we have,
Yeah.
I've seen people just put like a line, like a singular line through it. That seems to almost rotate in its color scheme.
I mean, that might be something to do. This is something that I've learned we can do that will. Here's the
Like
thing.
You know.
This is the hammer.
Yeah.
Like the scalpel is me spending 3 hours going back into the edit and then like slicing it up even finer.
You know,
The hammer
maybe
is
maybe we try it on a small piece of content that doesn't create so much work,
okay.
just as an experiment.
I know.
And maybe we just upload something with a line through it, just to see.
Just to see.
Do a screen cap.
That's true. I think
And
we
we're
also-
getting off the rails.
It's okay. If you'd like to see our off the rails podcast content, check out this playlist. Yeah, that reminds me. One of our podcasts, we were talking about like checking out the lighting because we were worried that the key light was washing out the back.
Yeah, I mean, at the same time, it's only so much space.
Only so much space.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I was debating whether or not. Yeah, we don't have enough space to offset lights behind each other.
I mean, we could see about getting a diffuser box. It already has a diffuser panel on it,
Okay.
but to further
yeah, I see
diffuse
that.
it,
Okay.
try that.
Well, if you'd like to see us watch The Last of Us Season 1 and/or Season 2,
Let us know,
let us know.
because we are down to watch it,
We're definitely...
and I'm definitely down to play that game.
Exactly. So if you'd like to see us game, if you'd like to see us react, if you have any suggestions on anything else you'd want to see us react or game to, leave it down in the comment section below.
Yep.
If you could help us do all those YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe.
Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell perfect strangers.
I tell perfect strangers all the time.
Well, not You, them. These fine folks.
These fine folks.
These fine folks.
Hi, fine folks.
Hi, fine folks.
Hi, fine folks.
The boys at GVSV are having a good old time.
Join us this adventure. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
See ya.